Starting today at noon, a murder in Killeen is a family affair when a father is charged in his own son's stabbing. Plus, News 10 has learned the names of two men killed in a nightclub shooting over the weekend. And a scandal in the Marine Corps, how explicit pictures of female Marines somehow ended up on the internet.
From the most watched station in Central Texas, this is KWTX News 10.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today at noon. I'm Julie Hayes. We got a jam-packed show today, Sean. Yep. We're going to have a Motivation Monday with Miss Shemaine Nugent talking about kick-starting the week.
And the Big 12
Not feeling like a Monday. Big 12 tournament. We're going to head live to Oklahoma City with Troy Hines. So a lot going on.
And the weather is something. It's more like mid-May.
What is it?
It's more like mid-May outside than it is actually like early March. Temperatures this morning outside of Killeen at 74. That's not correct. 66 for a morning low temperature in Waco. 66 in Temple as well. So it was a warm and muggy start, and it's still warm and muggy outside. Temperatures are warming up very nicely right now into the middle 70s. 79 degrees in Gatesville, one of our warmest spots right now. 76 showing up right now in Temple. 76 as well in Waco. 77 in Killeen. It is another warm day, but it is still very muggy outside, especially with our dew points sitting in the middle 60s. So it does feel a little bit more like the mid-spring months instead of the early part of March. Now, as we take a look at satellite radar right now, you can kind of see a few peaks of sunshine through these clouds. They're very few and far between. We will still have mostly cloudy skies with some of those peaks of sunshine through the rest of the afternoon, but more clouds on the way and even the possibility for an isolated shower. Temperatures continue to warm up, 80 degrees by 4 p.m. Clouds are going to start to return later on tonight, and although much of the evening will be warm and muggy, some relief is on the way. I'll let you know when a cold front arrives coming up a little bit later on in the show. Julie?
All right, Sean, thank you so much. We are learning more about a murder in Killeen where a father apparently stabbed his son to death at a mobile home park. 53-year-old Danny Dalton is in jail, charged in the murder of 23-year-old Daniel Dalton. Police say that the younger Dalton was stabbed to death on Friday at the Summerfield mobile home park. Witnesses tell police that there was some sort of argument just before that stabbing. And Harker Heights police are opening up today about a shooting that left two men dead at a local nightclub. That shooting happened at Club Empire early Saturday morning. Police say that 42-year-old Dexter Prather and 27-year-old Damian Hopkins were killed. We're told that the shooting happened after a fight inside of that club. It is not clear if the two victims were the ones that were fighting, and so far no arrests have bane made. If you ended up without electricity this weekend, it could be because a car actually knocked out your power. Waco police say that a car hydroplaned and then hit a utility pole near the intersection of Wooded Acres and Richland Drive early Sunday morning. Power was then knocked out to homes and businesses in the Uptown Plaza shopping center. Encore was able to get things back up and running quickly. The driver, we're being told, will be okay. An investigation is underway after hundreds of pictures of explicit photos of female Marines were leaked online. A secret Facebook group with almost 30,000 members posted a link to the Google Drive folder which contained those photographs. Officials say the amount of personal information that was posted is disturbing. The information has been removed at the request of the military.
These photographs had name, rank, and often places it had their current military duty station. It had their hometowns. It had contact information.
Facebook has shut down the Marines United Group's page. In a statement to CBS, Facebook says it will not allow harassment and will remove content meant to degrade or shame individuals. The White House, meanwhile, rolling out its new executive order banning travel to the U.S. for citizens from 6 majority Muslim countries. This move comes as President Trump is pushing unverified claims that former President Barack Obama ordered illegal wiretapping of Trump Tower during the presidential election. Kenneth Craig is at the White House with details.
The Trump administration announced a revised executive order meant to keep terrorists out of the U.S. The revised travel ban will take effect on March 16th and last for 120 days. It applies to citizens from 6 majority Muslim countries and removes Iraq from the list.
I think the rollout is going to be, I hope, much better than it was last time.
The White House says the new executive order addresses legal issues the courts had in striking down the first travel ban.
If you actually have a visa, if you're a legal permanent resident, you are not covered under this particular executive action.
The new executive order comes as the White House doubles down on President Trump's claim that former President Barack Obama illegally ordered a wiretap of Trump Tower during the presidential campaign. President Obama's director of national intelligence says it's not true.
I can deny it.
The White House wants Congress to investigate.
I would expect that he's going to want to provide our committee with any evidence that he has.
Democrats say this is an attempt to deflect from investigations into Trump campaign aides colluding with Russian officials.
The president, you know, is the deflector in chief. Anything to change the subject from where the heat is.
FBI Director James Comey has asked his bosses at the Department of Justice to publicly refute President Trump's claims, saying they are false. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, the White House.
Still ahead today at noon, up, and away. Baylor baseball coming home with a thrilling win over the Aggies after a walk-off grand slam. Plus, the Lady Bears are going for the Big 12 tournament title for the 7th time in a row. We're going to go live to Oklahoma City with sports director Troy Hine. And remember, for the latest on the stories we told you about and a whole lot more, you can check out our website at kwtx.com. As we head to break, it's Monday. Trying to get yourself going? Here's a look at the lowest gas prices in Central Texas to help you get on your way. We're back in a moment.
Time Warner Cable is now Spectrum, and we're redefining what a cable company can be. But don't take my word for it. Take Joe's.
Contracts? Satellite service as unpredictable as the weather? No, thank you. I switched to Spectrum, and now I get free HD and thousands of titles free on demand. Boom!
Get Spectrum TV for just $29.99 a month. Call 844-351-2999 and switch today. Like Ann.
After we switched, 100 megabits per second gave us more than enough speed for all our devices all the time.
Get Spectrum Internet for $29.99 a month with no data caps and a free modem.
I switched to Spectrum Voice, and now I get unlimited nationwide calling, plus unlimited calling to Canada, Mexico, and more with no added taxes or fees. Oh, hey.
Call 844-351-2999 and get Spectrum TV, Internet, and Voice for just $29.99 a month each with no contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 844-351-2999.
This is my bathtub. It's big, it's outdated, and as you can see, it's very difficult to get in and out of. I needed help, so I turned to the experts at Rebath of Central Texas. Rebath came to my home and went over various options. He brought samples that would not only update my bathroom, but make it safer, all within my budget. And here's the result, a walk-in shower that's roomier, safer, and it's beautiful too. Rebath of Central Texas. Why update it when you can rebath it?
The Ashley Home Stores in Killeen are now your new superstores for the entire Texas region. Entire room $19.87, plus superstore free extras. You'll find more of the latest Ashley styles, all with phenomenal superstore pricing. Visit the new Texas Superstores, only in Killeen. Ashley's 72nd anniversary sale going on now. America's #1 furniture and mattress retailer. This is home.
News 10 Weather brought to you by Capital Farm Credit. Together, we're better. Partnership that really pays.
Live from all around Central Texas, you're watching KWTX News 10.
Well, an exciting night if you are a fan of Baylor baseball. Did you see this? Take a look. This is a moment no fan will soon forget.
The 1-0 pitch, swing, and a high fly ball. Back deep into left field. It is gone, and Baylor wins on walk-off ball.
Always love the excitement in the announcer's voice. Tucker Cascaden is feeling pretty good today. You can see why. Stepped up to the plate, lifted Baylor over Texas A&M with that walk-off grand slam, and the fans went crazy. Baylor was actually down 3-1 headed into the bottom of the 9th inning when this happened. The Bears finished tied for second in the Shriners Hospital for Children's College Classic at Houston's Minute Maid Park. Congratulations to him. Meanwhile, the Baylor Lady Bears are headed to the title game for the Big 12 women's basketball tournament. This after a big win to carry them on to their 12th match. News 10's sports director Troy Hine is live now in Oklahoma City. So Troy, first of all, hello. Great to see you at this hour. Looks like you're having a good time down there in Oklahoma City. Troy, I'm not going to lie. I think a lot of people were hoping to see Mulkey have a matchup with Karen Aston down at the University of Texas, but West Virginia it is?
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people would have loved to see Texas and Baylor play again. They played two really entertaining basketball games in the regular season, and there's that rivalry, of course, with Texas and Baylor and Karen Aston and Kim Mulkey. And I know there are a lot of people in our area in particular that would have loved to see that matchup, but West Virginia beat Texas last night, beat them by 3, a great basketball game. Tyneese Martin had a huge night, 29 points. So it's West Virginia and Baylor tonight playing for the Big 12 championship, and I think that one could be a lot of fun too. If you remember back to the regular season, Baylor went to West Virginia and they thumped West Virginia up there, and then they came back home and played them again a couple of weeks later, and West Virginia gave Baylor a run for their money. It was an 8 or 9 point win for Baylor in that one. So this game tonight could be a lot of fun. West Virginia is playing awfully well, and the Lady Bears have cruised into another championship game. And there's a lot of history on the line here. For this senior class, they've won every Big 12 championship, regular season, and Big 12 tournament in their careers, and they have a chance to finish that off with one more Big 12 tournament championship tonight at 8 o'clock if they can beat West Virginia and win another title. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a really good ball game tonight.
Troy, I hate to be looking ahead. There you are again. I hate to be looking ahead, you know, past the win, but if in fact they get that win, who do you think will be named the tournament MVP?
You know, that's a great question because I think a lot of people expect Baylor to win tonight. They're the odds-on favorite. They have been since, I don't know, 2008. So I think a lot of people think they will win the basketball game. So the question becomes then, who's the tournament MVP? And you've got a number of candidates for Baylor that have really played great. Nina Davis has had a tremendous tournament. She was a little down this year in the regular season in terms of her numbers because of all the depth and the ability that this Baylor team has to score the basketball. So Nina Davis has had a huge tournament. She could be an MVP. Alexis Prince, playing in front of her dad for the first time ever, has had a monster tournament. And Kalani Brown, because of the other two have played so well, kind of under the radar, has had a huge tournament. And then there's the wild card, and that's Christy Wallace, who yesterday set a tournament record with 15 assists in that win over Kansas State. And the day before that, almost had a triple-double. So she could be a tournament MVP, a dark horse, but you never know.
Troy Hine, live there in Oklahoma City. Troy, thanks so much. All right, more news is still coming up here at noon. Right now, we want to take a step outside. Here is a live look over UMHB. It's a beautiful day out there. Sean's got your weather when we come back.
Car wreck? Demand Daniel Stark and get our no-fee guarantee. We will work for free unless we win your case. Call 1-800-483-8300.
It's time to turn up the heat. At Mike Stoss Services, we know just what to do. Have Mike Stoss service your heating system for that nice warm air in your home. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Call Mike Stoss Services at 757-0191.
Centex Roof Systems, your hometown roofer, is the right choice for your commercial roofing project. As a Firestone Red Shield certified contractor, Centex Roof Systems offers a wide range of innovative products, including single-ply, metal, and asphalt-based system solutions. Centex Roof Systems provides premium products with outstanding warranty coverage. When making your choice for your commercial project, make the choice so many others have. Look to your hometown roofer, a name you can trust. Centex Roof Systems.
For all your roofing needs,
call my dad at Centex Systems.
For 40 years, House of Floors has had the honor of serving Central Texas for their flooring needs. We offer quality products from carpet, tile, wood, laminate, and stone, and use certified installers. We are a family-owned and operated business and take pride in our no-hassle sales approach and superior customer service. Our goal is to offer you the best price and selection in the area. Thank you for allowing us to serve the community for the last 40 years. We look forward to helping you choose the perfect flooring for many years to come.
Our prices will floor you. House of Floors.
Take action. If you have ongoing chest or leg pain, get answers to your health questions. Insist on Waco Heart and Vascular.
Don't wait. Make it your choice and insist on the experts at Little River Healthcare, Waco Heart and Vascular, and start down the path to better health.
Let our team take care of you and your family. Help us fight heart disease and save a life.
Take care of yourself and insist on Waco Heart and Vascular.
Did you know that not only can you get the best in lawn and tractor equipment at Beecham Equipment, but you can get a trailer to haul them with too? From utility, livestock, gooseneck, hay vans, auto carriers, even custom-built trailers. Right now, get a 6x10 starting at only $13.69 with folding ramp. Plus, remember, Beecham Equipment is your headquarters for Skag and Hustler mowers, plus all the accessories.
Long-lasting, hard-working tools. equipment.
Call Mike Stoss.
Mike, I need a plumber here quick. Everything is stopped up. Wow, that was fast.
From KWTX News 10, the Weather Authority, meteorologist Sean Bellafiore.
The first day of the week has brought with it warm and muggy conditions to central Texas, still with some clouds overhead, although we have been seeing some peaks of sunshine. So there is some hope to get a little bit of a good afternoon out of this. Very windy as well. As you can see, our sky camera shaking around right now as we overlook Waco. 76 outside right now with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Dew point at 65 degrees, so that relative humidity up to nearly 70%. Our high temperature so far today close to 77 degrees, but those winds, those are really strong. South sustained right now near 30 miles per hour, gusting close to 35 at times. All those strong southerly winds really helping to bring up some warm air into central Texas. Temperatures all across the area in the middle 70s, but of course with those dew points, it is just a warm and humid day for central Texas, something like you would expect in the middle of spring. Well, speaking of spring, there is a spring-like storm that is moving its way across the Rocky Mountains into the upper and central plain states. You can actually see this area of low pressure spinning its way around on water vapor, and the associated frontal system with that is moving its way towards the east. We do have a cold front that extends all the way down towards Baja California. That moves in tomorrow. We have a dry line that's in western Texas. That will not be moving in. If that area of low pressure was a little bit closer towards our area, today would be a day we're worried about severe weather. But all the severe weather is going to be well away from central Texas. That's going to go all the way from Iowa down into Missouri, into portions of Oklahoma and also Arkansas. But here in central Texas, maybe an isolated rumble of thunder later on today into tonight, but all the severe weather well away from central Texas. So for the rest of the afternoon, it will be warm and muggy with some scattered pockets of drizzle. Those drizzle chances kind of low and mainly only east of I-35. That cold front arrives tomorrow, though, and as it does arrive, it'll bring some scattered thunderstorms along that front. Check out the hour-by-hour forecast. We're starting at 4 p.m. Temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Very slow decline of our temperatures tonight as we still have very warm and humid air in place. But during the early morning hours, those 10% chances of a shower actually increase a little bit with our next cold front moving through. For the rest of the day today, maybe a pocket of showers or two. Temperatures climbing into the upper 70s and lower 80s. Warm and muggy for almost the entire night tonight, but here comes that cold front. That's 4:30 in the morning. Now, ahead of that front, we're still going to be very warm and muggy, but by 7 o'clock in the morning, cooler air filtering into our northern counties. Still kind of warm in central Texas near Waco and Temple, but as that cold front slides its way on through, temperatures drop down into the middle 50s before climbing back into the upper 60s and lower 70s for afternoon high temperatures Tuesday. So we'll have some morning rain tomorrow, but once that rain moves its way on out, we're actually going to be seeing some more beautiful weather here in central Texas. Rain chances remaining low for the next couple of days, but then we're going to start to see our rain chances increase a little bit Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Don't forget to turn your clocks back Saturday night into Sunday morning, not Sunday morning into Monday like you have it right now. That's it for weather. We'll be back after the break.
Haverty's Furniture helps your home look perfect, even when life isn't.
Pretty.
Sign here?
Sure, you got a pen?
I do.
Thanks, sweetie. From in a heart.
The Savings in Bloom event is going on now at Haverty's. Life looks good.
CBS Wednesday, the most legendary players in Survivor history return to change the game again.
I'm here to slay everyone.
I intend to prove that I belong.
I'm the gangster with a smile, a wolf in sheep's clothing. There will be blood either way.
I've been playing this game for 10 years. Big moves require big risks.
I've got a strength like a gymnast. I can arm wrestle most of the men into the ground, and I know it.
Survivor Game Changers premieres CBS Wednesday.
Car wreck? Demand Daniel Stark. Do you know the #1 cause of bankruptcy in this country? Medical bills. Remember that, because after your car wreck, big medical bills are probably headed your way. But if the accident wasn't your fault, the bills shouldn't be your problem. Call us at Daniel Stark. We'll fight for the medical care you need and protect you from the bills you don't. If you've been injured, demand Daniel Stark. 1-800-483-8300.
Texas women have always been strong. And now, with more access to breast and cervical cancer services, we can get the screenings and treatment we need to stay strong. Visit healthytexaswomen.org and find a doctor near you today.
Today on KWTX News 10, a 9-year-old girl in Temple diagnosed with leukemia is searching for a bone marrow donor. Have you registered to Be the Match?
Now, she does not currently have one on the Be the Match registry.
And if you have old prom dresses, the Junior League of Killeen will take them and gift them to girls at no cost.
And calling fans of mini golf, the Lions Club Putt-Putter Tournament is April 8th.
This is an adult event. Food, drink, silent auction, and play putt-putt and have a great time.
America chooses Window World windows over every other window in the nation.
Our windows are easy to open, easy to clean, and easy to love. From our Window World family to yours.
Thank you, Central Texas, for making us America's #1 replacement window company.
Live from all around Central Texas, you're watching KWTX News 10.
Welcome back to the news at noon. It is Monday, which means sometimes, admit it, it's tough to get going, right? On the news at noon, we're going to work together to make our lives happier and healthier. And today we brought in the perfect person to help us figure out how to man our way through the week. We're going to call it Motivation Monday. Miss Shemaine Nugent, and you're an author, you're an inspirational speaker, motivational speaker. You're just fun. You're positive.
I'm all over the place.
Man, I love it though. And that's why I wanted to have you in, because you know, my husband gets the worst case of like the Sunday night blues. Like Sunday night blues hit because you know you got to work on Monday morning, you know, and it's tough. Most people are out there and they've just got jobs that are hard and difficult, and they may not enjoy every moment of it.
And once you hit that couch, it's hard to get up.
Exactly.
So then this starts happening.
What do you do? Right. Then you're like juggling. I mean, as I speak, I've got my 5-year-old over there coloring. You know,
She's
you're just
so cute too.
Just juggling life. And
the number one most important thing I think is to respect yourself and make yourself a priority. You would not miss an appointment with a doctor if you knew you were going to get charged, right?
You're right.
So
you're right.
What if you scheduled time in every single day, 4 minutes a day or longer, 10, 20, 30, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, whatever you can do for you. And if you miss it, let's say you got to pay yourself back or do extra chores or something like that. But let's start making our own health a priority.
You're right, and I think particularly, I mean, it happens to everybody, but women in particular. You know, you get busy, your kids are sick, you don't have time for yourself to be sick. Your kids have got activities, you don't have time to work out yourself. You know, I think we kind of make excuses, particularly being parents.
We put ourselves last, and that's why I started this program, 30 Days to Rock Your Spring, because we put ourselves last, and then one day we wake up and we go, what happened? How did I get out of shape?
Right.
How did I gain weight? So if you take just a little time every day to make yourself a priority, to work on healthy meals, plan out a couple healthy meals during the week, plan out maybe going for a walk in the park or a run or swimming or something, anything that you can do. Yep.
You know, I want to pull up a photograph of you, Shemaine. This was when you were in college.
Yeah.
And you told me, and I really had a hard time believing this, and not by any means that you're overweight here, but you said weight has always been something that you struggled with.
It really has been. And hey, thanks a lot for pulling that photo up.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you where I got it.
but yes, in that photo, I was 30 pounds heavier than I am now. And don't you think that guy that was lifting me up over his head would have appreciated I was 30 pounds less? So I've struggled with my weight all my life, and I found out you got to make it a priority. First thing in the morning, you got to focus on you, because during the end of the day, I wish people could see your daughter here coloring on the floor. It's the cutest thing.
Yeah, she literally is about 5 feet away from us. But yeah, I mean, so many people out there are doing the same thing that we are, and they're telling me to wrap, but I do want to say you can go to your website, Shemaine Nugent.
.rocks.
.rocks.
Yeah.
ShemaineNugent.rocks, which you do rock, by the way.
Thank you.
And you can sign up for the 30-day. It's free. It's a trial.
Free.
It'll help you get going. Motivation Monday, sister.
All right, sister.
We're going to keep up with it. We hope that we've motivated you. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Need glasses now? We have a lens lab in every store and can make them for you in as little as 30 minutes.
Right now, get 2 pairs for $38.71 or 2 pairs progressive for $76.92 at iMart Express.
Right glasses.
Right price.
Right now.
Deciding to replace the floors in your home can be a major decision, but at Waco Carpet, we make it easy. With the best pricing and service on carpet, tile, laminate, wood, and more. Get our Big 3 guarantee, 12-month no-interest financing, a lifetime labor warranty, the 30-day love it or replace it guarantee, and rapid installation that will keep the disruption to your home to a minimum. Get Shaw Anzal nylon carpet for only $2.99 per square foot, and we always meet or beat any big box store price. So come by Waco Carpet and see how easy new flooring can be.
Genco Federal Credit Union is proud to bring you Genco Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn up to 39 times more interest on your money. That just might make you want to dance. ATM refunds. No monthly fees, outstanding local service, and way more interest than those mega banks. What are you waiting for? Switch to free Genco Kasasa checking at Genco Federal Credit Union.
Bring a little comfort and technology into your life with Lockridge Priest Heating and Air Conditioning. For a limited time, purchase any complete heating and AC system from trusted brands like Carrier, Lennox, Trane, York, and many more for as little as $79 per month and receive a free Nest thermostat. That's right, a complete AC and heating system for only $79 per month, plus a free Nest thermostat. But hurry, this is a limited time offer from Lockridge Priest. Our name is our guarantee.
If you don't have insurance, dental care can be expensive. At Waco Family Dentistry, we go that extra mile for your smile. For a limited time, get the Total Care Plan at a discount. For less than $300 per year, you can take advantage of 20% off regular fees for dental treatment, 2 cleanings, 3 exams, and any necessary x-rays. Plus, we include fluoride treatments for kids under 12. Our plan helps your smile without breaking the bank. Open Saturdays. Waco Family Dentistry. Dental care worth smiling about.
Texas women, we take charge of our lives. And now, with more access to family planning services, we can take charge of our health too. Visit healthytexaswomen.org and find a doctor near you today.
So I had my Monday moment today. I checked the wrong checkbox on my weather computer, and I had put the wrong 7-day up. But hey, we got the correct 7-day today.
There we go. As long as you get it the second or third time,
eventually.
it's all good.
Temperatures today climbing into the upper 70s and lower 80s. Very low chance of rain. Warm and muggy tonight, but a cold front moves through during the morning hours. That'll give us about a 40% chance of rain. Really gorgeous tomorrow afternoon with temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Perfect for outdoor activities. Just ignore that morning rain.
Okay, and you know what? Go home and get some sleep. You did the morning show and the noon show, right? Hey.
I'll be back tomorrow.
All right. Look forward to seeing you. And we look forward to seeing you join us tomorrow as well. Have a great afternoon.
This is home. This is right where I belong. This is every little piece of everything that makes me strong. This is home. Common values that we hold. Central Texas all these years. It's your stories that we've told. This is home. Newscasts. This is home.
Car wreck? Demand Daniel.